How's it going, everyone? Several weeks ago, one of you correctly stated that Anubis is clearly emphasized in ipetgoat2, and I have a question. Since this Jesus figure is on the boat of Anubis, my question is the figure on the boat, is that Osiris? I have a theory that if it's not the quote-unquote devil himself, I believe that it's either going to read a very basic overview of Anubis, or it could be Osiris. I just always had this feeling that the deity, the Christ-like deity on the boat, of course, I think it's unlikely, very unlikely that it's actually Christ himself. I believe he himself is an Egyptian deity or some sort of extraterrestrial. The question is why is he riding through the underworld on the boat of Anubis? Is he judging souls by doing this? In that case, that would place him into the category of a godlike deity, of course. But as you can see, the jackal-headed boat right here. So there's another blood moon eclipse. The next one we're going to see is May 15th, 2022. And the one after that is November 8th, 2022. So if there's anything relevant about that, just keep those dates in mind. That is definitely a blood moon eclipse. I've talked about that 500 million times. You see, there's clearly Egyptian, even on his own forehead right here. Or is it Ra? Is that the eye of Ra? So the purpose of this video is this an Egyptian deity on the boat of Anubis? That is the question I'm trying to ask here. And by the way, just as a friendly reminder, how incredibly important and significant, ever since me and a number of others started researching ipetgoat2, the initial theory was Chinese New Year in 2017. And I believe that this initial theory will ultimately end up being correct, especially with all the symbolism over here with the yin-yang. She's waving a flag of peace, a truce, peace and safety. She's trying to announce peace and safety. And the tiger, being the year of the tiger, which begins February 1st, Chinese New Year. Animal sign, tiger. There you go. And why would the yin-yang be there? That's my question. Unless it's implying specifically. And then on top of that, you have a heart symbolizing February. So, I don't know. See, just because the figure has red hair and a red beard doesn't mean that it couldn't be something Middle Eastern. But then again, it's confusing because he's also Jesus, because he has the crown of thorns around his head. So, as he's traveling through the underworld, though, he's internalizing all of the experiences of the earth. To a deity like this, on a grand scale, on a macro scale, all of our experiences are like a dream to him. He is dreaming all of us. He probably hijacked the Earth dream. and he's internalizing and processing all the information as he's traveling through the underworld until he wakes up. And when he wakes up, that's when I believe the so-called proverbial judgment of souls begins. Let's just read about Anubis real quick. Anubis is the Greek name of the god of death, mummification, embalming, the afterlife, cemeteries, tombs, and the underworld. In ancient religion, usually depicted as a canine or a man with a canine head, archaeologists have identified Anubis' sacred animal as an Egyptian canid, the African golden wolf. The African wolf was formerly called the African golden jackal till a 2015 genetic analysis. Just a moment. Genetic analysis. Taxonomy, common sense. Anubis is often referred to having a jackal head, but this jackal is more probably called a wolf. So there's plenty of wolves in ipetgoat2 as well. Like many ancient Egyptian deities, Anubis assumed different roles in various contexts. Depicted as a protector of graves as early as the first dynasty, Anubis was an embalmer. That's pretty interesting. He was replaced by Osiris in his role as Lord of the Underworld. So he was actually replaced by Osiris. Is that why he is above? Is that why he's above Anubis, basically on a boat? There he is, catching souls, judging souls. The fish, I believe, represents souls. And you know, phallic symbols like this also imply Valentine's Day, February, heart. I believe February is very key. But maybe not. We've been wrong 1,000 times before, and we might be wrong 1,000 times again. The key here, though, the key I'm trying to understand in all this is this part right here. This part right here. What does this mean after he wakes up? This is incredibly important. I think this is the most important part of ipetgoat2. When he wakes up. That is the key to understanding all of this. Oh boy. Anyway. There's also a lot of weird imagery and symbolism on his beard. I don't know what that is. It just looks like flames almost. And then this thing. I don't know. So keep in mind one more thing before I go. The Olympics are being held in Beijing National Stadium starting February 4th, 2022. Very odd looking stadium, as a matter of fact. Anyway, guys, that'll do it for today. Bye.